In a surprising move right before the start of the 2025 NFL regular season, the Washington Commanders have traded starting running back Brian Robinson to the San Francisco 49ers. Is this a good move for both teams? Stay tuned for what this means for both potential playoff teams in the upcoming season. It seems like a home run for the 49ers, who it is no secret has been completely decimated by injuries for the last couple of years, starting with losing all three quarterbacks in the 2023 season championship game against the Philadelphia Eagles. This was so rare of an occurrence it actually started a new rule change in which the NFL teams can have a standby quarterback similar to the NHL goalie rule. And last year was even worse with non-stop injuries throughout the lineup. It took the struggling 49ers from the NFC Championship game in 2024 to a 6-11 last place finish with a similar roster. The beginning of this year has been no exception, especially to the running back core, where backup Isaac Guerendo has been sidelined with a shoulder injury, which will result in, quote, missing a few weeks, and also backup Patrick Taylor Jr. suffering a severe shoulder injury, which will require season-ending surgery. So not only did they pick up Robinson, whose tough on-the-field play is perfect for a team who needs a solid, healthy backup, but is also a key backup who will be able to punch the ball through on goal line and short yardage third downs. But they also picked him up for just a 6th-round pick, and to boot, the Washington Commanders are also paying a large chunk of his salary this season. It seems like a perfect fit for a crucial time at the 49ers. Brian Robinson was a true win for the Commanders, having been drafted 98th overall in the 3rd round of the 2022 NFL Draft. So where does this leave the Washington Commanders? Although definitely older, they have seemed to have gotten a true upgrade in Austin Ekeler, who was an even bigger win when the Chargers landed him in 2017 as an undrafted free agent, and has been quite an impressive career so far. He's played in 14-plus games 6 out of his 8 seasons, and has averaged an impressive 4.4 yards per carry. But the biggest thing Ekeler brings to the table that Robinson seemed to have lacked is also quite a good receiver. He has had 2 900-plus yard receiving seasons, and 1 year almost had 1,000 receiving yards, miss it by only 7 yards, competing with many wide receivers for yardage that season. Last year, he averaged a truly impressive 4.8 yards per carry, which put him in the top rushing yard average per season last season. Also, this was his best average since his freshman and sophomore years. So Ekeler brings a dual threat to the table that Robinson did not. Also, it seems that backups Corey Krosket-Merritt and Chris Rodriguez have both excelled during the preseason. This seems to have made the final decision for the Washington Commanders, who have decided to trade away and move on from Robinson. This leaves Kashmir Allen, Jeremy McNichols, and Dimitri Felton competing for the final roster spots before the regular season.